Hello, my loves. Welcome to a new Pick a Card reading. This is Dr. V, and I want to thank you all for your patience, your amazing comments, your prayers. I just feel so loved and supported. Thank you for waiting for new readings to come out while I've been suffering with this terrible cough. And it's still kind of there, it's still lingering, but I'm hoping that it will be very minimal in this reading. So today we're going to be taking a look at, are you on their mind? So you could be watching this for your twin flame, your soulmate, your beloved, your crush. What are they thinking and feeling about you at this time? So if you're new to this channel, welcome. It's so wonderful to have you. Make sure that you do hit that subscribe, join this incredible global family. And as you see and get active in the comment section, you will see how supportive everybody is of each other's journeys here. So today I have 3 options for you. So it's like a pick a deck, okay? So you can pick deck number 1, number 2, number 3, or you can pick them all and take the messages that resonate for you and your situation. I've also given you some crystals to help you make your choice. Now, do remember that this is a general reading. Not everything may resonate, but if you're at that point where you are just really frustrated, exhausted, maybe you've had an off and on relationship with this person, they've been in and out of your life, or you might even be in some sort of separation and you just need answers. So if you're at that point, I really recommend that you do a personal reading with me. I love doing live readings on video call because I get to see your beautiful face, and it is so healing and transformative, and Spirit answers all of your questions right there in real time. So I always recommend the live reading experience with me. I'm one of the few people who offers that. I also offer video recorded readings. So you can go to livetarot.com/readings to see my entire menu. So go ahead and take a deep breath, meditate, see which of these you feel most guided to. So for the deck number 1, we have this image and we have the gold stone. For deck number 2, we have this image and we have the obsidian. Did I have it the wrong way? And the obsidian, or maybe it was this way. And for deck number 3, we have this image and we have the orange citrine. Okay, so go ahead and make your selection and we will get started with deck number 1. All right, group number 1 that chose the gold stone and this deck right here. Let's see, are you on their mind? And if so, what are they thinking and feeling about you at this time? So we're going to start with your tarot, then we'll open up those oracle cards. And also stay with me until the end of the reading because we will also be finding out who is your animal spirit guide for this reading and what is their message and advice to you. So stay until the end for that. All right, so Spirit for our beautiful group 1. Are you on their mind? And if so, what are they thinking and feeling about group number 1? So we have the King of Swords, which to me is the most clear indication that yes, you are on their mind. Page of Cups. And 6 of Cups. So, yes, I mean, a lot of beautiful cups energy coming through here. So I feel like with the King of Swords, I feel like your person is trying to right now put up their mental defenses. Okay, you are very much on their mind. They're thinking about you obsessively. I feel like they're constantly going over in their mind memories, moments you've shared, things you've said to each other. There's a lot of emotion that this person is feeling as they are reliving moments, as they are constantly thinking about everything that has gone on between the two of you. And I do feel that there has been, because with this, a little bit of this Six of Cups energy feels like it's a little bit of a nostalgic energy for many of you. So many of you could be separated from this person at this time. And even if you're not, you could also just be challenged with this person at this time, as in you both may have gone silent. You might not be fully communicating, or there might be like minimal contact. It's kind of, off and on kind of contact. This Page of Cups coming here in the central energy just makes me feel like there is so much that needs to be said between the two of you, but it's not being said at this time. Okay, so I feel like this person right now, because of whatever has gone on between the two of you, they seem to have retreated into their own mind. So they're kind of seeking right now, at least for the time being, they're trying to be a little bit more detached. King of Swords is definitely an energy of more detachment, right? It's like more about, okay, being a little bit more strategic, being a little bit more cold. And the reason why is I think this person tends to be a very emotional person. I feel like they have a sensitive heart, and so they need to kind of hide that sensitivity or protect that sensitivity underneath a more rough exterior, like a more of like this logical, I'm going to be logical, I'm not going to let my emotions rule me, I'm not going to let my emotions take over because they've gotten me in trouble. I feel like this person has definitely in the past felt that when they have allowed themselves to be truly emotionally open or emotionally vulnerable, it's kind of come back to bite them in the butt, or like they just feel like they've regretted it. So they've definitely built some walls around themselves. They've definitely built walls around their emotions. So I feel like this person, it really does take them time. It takes them a lot of building up of good memories with somebody in order to bring down those walls. So this is why I feel like with this Page of Cups, it's like they very much want to reach out and tell you how they feel. But them coming through as the page here when it comes to their communication is there's definitely a lack of completion there, right? Like there's a definite immature energy, an energy of there's so many things that I want to say to you, but I don't know how to say them, or I struggle to say them, so they don't come out right. I just feel that this person can be very, I don't know, Spirit's giving me the word infuriating about their communication, as in infuriating to you. Like, I feel like they mean well. They're not a bad person. They're not trying to, I don't believe at all that this person is like a narcissist or is manipulative or anything like that. I just feel like they are so bad with their communication. They might even be a little bit on the avoidant side, like they try to avoid deeper intimacy because they've gotten so badly burned in the past. So their communication can be very stunted, right? Like sometimes you'll get a really nice message from them and you'll be like, oh wow, this is so cool. This person is being so sweet. And then like a day or two will go by and it's like radio silence. You're like, what happened? You just sent me such a nice message and we had like this nice, interaction, and then nothing. So I just feel like this person, they really do see you as their soulmate. They may not be able to say this to you quite just yet. They may not be able to communicate that with you, but I do feel like they very much want to offer you that beautiful, look at that beautiful bouquet. I love it. You know, the bouquet of flowers. I just feel like they have a lot of affection for you. They have a lot of positive feelings for you. The time that you have spent together has been really important to this person. It's meant a lot to them, even though they may not be able to openly say it. Although I do feel like this person has told you that what they love the most is talking to you. I feel like this person really enjoys discussions with you, talking to you, just about anything, about life experiences, about your life. I feel like they're very interested in knowing more about you and your life. And in the moments that you have already kind of created together, they've been very special moments to this person. And it may be something very simple, like in your mind, group one, these moments may have been just like, you know, like really sweet and just, you know, like normal, ordinary things, nothing like big, grand gestures. But I feel like even those small moments are really important to this person. Those are the simple things and the simple pleasures of connection that this person definitely holds on to. Okay. So I feel like this person right now is very much thinking about these moments that they've had with you. See, ride the wave. So I feel like this person is trying very much to just go with the flow in this relationship. They're trying not to overthink it because, see, with that King of Swords energy, they may have a tendency to overthink or overanalyze things, you know? And so I feel like sometimes that really does bring them down. I feel like a little bit of this colder energy, I think they tend to go into their heads, and then their energy tends to become a little bit more cold, and this person can appear very withdrawn at times. And I think that has made it difficult for them to make relationships last. They might come through with more of a withdrawn energy. So I feel like what they're also thinking as they think of you is, how can they not go back to that place? I think they've become aware that when they withdraw and when they become a little bit more cold and distant, that's when they lose the connection, right? That's when they lose the person that they're with. And I feel like this is something that they have experienced again and again. Like relationships have ended over them emotionally withdrawing, but not wanting to, not doing it deliberately. So I feel like this person, as they're thinking of you, they're very much trying to stay in the present moment with you. They're trying to ride the wave. Like, let me just go with the flow. Let me not overthink this. Let me not overanalyze this. Let me not let my thoughts kind of run away with me and shut down this connection. So I feel like for some of you, maybe this has already happened. Maybe this person has withdrawn, kind of repeated that pattern. And with the Six of Cups, it's like they're really regretting it, right? They're thinking about all the moments that you've shared together. They're wanting to switch that pattern. They're wanting to go with the flow, or they're regretting that they didn't go with the flow of the relationship. They didn't just let it be. They didn't let it just unfold naturally. They had to overthink and overanalyze. See, be willing to express love. When we express love, we begin to receive more love. So I feel like this person definitely struggles with that expression. I think we already saw it here, right? With this King of Swords and this Page of Cups. So to me, this is just a confirmation that they very much want to express their love to you. They very much want to be able to use the right words to tell you how they feel. And this is what they struggle with, the expression, the actual words. And again, I feel like they're very in and out with their words. Like sometimes they can use their words really well, and then other times they really struggle, and you're like, I don't understand. What is it? Why were you fine before and now you're not fine? So I do feel that for some of you, there's been like a like a dropping off of energy. Like when you guys first met, when you guys first fell for each other and you connected, I feel like this person was more communicative at that time. They may have texted you a lot more. They may have talked to you a lot more. There may have been a lot more interaction between you. And then it seems like as they get more and more into their head with this King of Swords energy, their communication kind of decreases over time. It drops off. And then it makes you wonder, did I do something wrong, right? And I feel like for many of you, group one, you feel like you're asking that question. Hey, did I do something wrong? Why did this person start communicating? Clock time. See, we're getting time, pressure, in a rush. They are starting to feel that they're going to have to act soon, or they're going to go through the same thing with you that they have already experienced in the past with other people. So I just feel like this person, in their thoughts of you, are very much thinking like time is running out. I need to, whatever has happened here between the two of you, it needs to be fixed. I need to reach out. But again, with that Page of Cups energy, you know, the way they reach out may be very abrupt. You know, it may kind of come out of nowhere, right? And I feel like this person is very much under the pressure of time, not from you, but from within themselves, that they really do need to have some sort of really important or deep conversation with you, okay? I just feel like it's going to be really important. There's something, like I said, there's things that this person wants to say to you that they haven't maybe been able to say so far. Archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. Okay, so if you've been in separation, or like I said, maybe it's not been that long, but you know, there's been a bit of silence, or just kind of in and out, off and on energy here. I feel like this person is looking for that new opportunity. Look at this beautiful archway. I just love it. I feel like they want to open things up with you again if they have been shut down at this time. Cane, pay attention to your health. So this person may also be going through some sort of anxiety, or some sort of really, you know, bad feelings because of this situation. So don't be surprised. Like, I feel like this person with that King of Swords energy, they're very good at hiding their emotions. So when things get really tough for them emotionally, when they're feeling really down and when they're feeling really scared, they can definitely get, you know, like stress, headaches, poor sleep, and then they hide those things. So this is interesting. Like, they sometimes, because they suppress their emotions tend to come out in their body. So this is another thing that they may not tell people, right? Like that they're kind of really susceptible to suppression of emotions that lead to things coming out in their health situation. So if you've noticed this person feeling down or like feeling anxious, that is the reason, you know, like they need to better process their emotions for sure. Hammock, taking a vacation physically or mentally. Okay, so I feel like this person may ask you to go away with them somewhere. It doesn't have to be any place far, maybe a weekend getaway, some sort of time alone. Okay, I'm getting this energy that they're thinking about how can they make this better or fix the situation with you, bring you closer to them by spending me time, like alone time with you, that, you know, couple time. Sorry, I meant couple time, not me time. But as in like just the two of you, you know, the outside world, not there. This is between you guys. So you can create that space for romance and for more communication, because I feel like what this situation really needs, and I think this person is starting to see that, is that space for romantic communication. There just doesn't seem to be an opportunity. I almost feel like you guys never get the opportunity to be alone physically. So some of you might have geographical distance. Maybe there's a long distance relationship here. There's just not an opportunity for you to really spend enough time where you can get into a deeper conversation where all of these emotions or thoughts that this person wants to share with you, they can come out, right? Like if you're only seeing each other for short periods of time or not at all, like it's just video calls or phone calls or text, then how is there a space for that romance, for that love, and for those emotions to come through, right? Yeah, so this person is feeling very lonely right now without you. They're definitely in their solitude right now. They don't like it. They miss you. If there's been a separation, they're definitely missing you. And the more alone they are, the more they're thinking of you. Yeah, so they want to change the vibration between the two of you. I do feel that there's some sort of energy here of stress, right? You guys may be very stressed with each other. The relationship may be feeling very stressful right now. It may be feeling low vibe. Maybe there's been some negativity. So I feel like this person very much wants to bring the energy back up. They want to bring the positivity back into this connection. Maybe it has been lost lately because of the things that have been going on. Yeah, see? So this person, this is why I'm saying for some of you, there's definitely some sort of a long distance relationship here. And that's why I'm saying they either want to come see you or they want to go away with you somewhere to spend that time, to have that vacation time, to create that space for romance to actually flourish, for romance to come out. Okay, so this is why I feel like this is going to be important for you guys. If there's any way that you can physically see each other, that would be helpful if you're long distance. And if you're not long distance, this is a wonderful opportunity to actually go away somewhere, away from, work, away from life stresses. Here in the States, the holidays are coming up, so this would be a really great time for the two of you to get away together and allow yourself that romantic space. I think that's going to be key. And I really do believe that your person is wanting that. And I feel like this solitude energy is also about them wanting to be alone with you. Okay. There is a very important, urgent need here for the two of you to be alone. I mean, to spend quality alone time together. And I feel like that's what this solitude is also about. Okay, so I think this is something your person is very much thinking about and wanting with you. So let's see who your spirit animal guide is and what message do they have for you. Cow spirit, the miracles are endless. Ah, beautiful. So there's definitely miracles coming into your life journey right now, group 1. I love it. So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you can do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I've created and used in this reading. They're great problem solvers for when you have urgent questions at home. So make sure you go to livetarot.com and check out everything that I've created there for you. And thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 2 that chose the obsidian and this deck. Let's see. Are you on their mind? We're going to start with your tarot and then we'll open up these oracle cards, and also stay with me until the end because we'll also be finding out who is your spirit animal guide today and what is their message for you for this reading. Okay. So for group number 2, are you on their mind? And if so, what are they thinking and feeling about you, group 2? So we have 8 of Wands. We have Queen of Swords. And we have the King of Wands. Very interesting. So to me, this is very much the energy of somebody who is wanting to create a real relationship, right? Stepping into that Queen and King energy. It is truly a dynamic that is a combination, and a beautiful one at that. I like this combination because the King of Wands is all about action and passion, and the Queen of Swords is all about strategy and ideas, right? And organization. So the Queen's energy sets forth the plan, right? And the King's energy actually puts that plan into action. So I feel like right now your person is very much thinking of you with this Queen of Swords energy. And with this 8 of Wands, I just feel like there is definitely an energy of things moving faster than what they have so far. So I feel that this person may have started off with you in a very intense, fast way, right? I feel like this meeting between the two of you, whenever you did meet and whenever you started falling for each other, I feel like the intensity of those emotions were quite fast. You might have felt like this is like almost like, wow, this is going too fast. Like all of a sudden we have these feelings for each other. We're talking a lot, we're messaging a lot, we're just going back and forth. I also feel with this Eight of Wands energy, for some of you, this may be a long distance relationship. So you may not be living close by. So all the more why you've had to just really focus in on, text messages, video calls, and things like that. But I feel like for those of you who are in that long distance relationship, this person really wants to come see you, or they want to travel. This Eight of Wands is definitely a card of traveling. So there might be something exciting here that your person is considering, traveling to you so they can spend more time with you in person. For others of you who you don't have the geographical distance, this Eight of Wands is definitely the energy of, your person thinking very much about moving this relationship forward. And knowing that maybe you guys started off really fast, really intense, and then maybe there was some sort of a slow down energy, because the Queen of Swords can also get in her head a lot. So I feel like this person may have initially been very, very excited about this relationship, and they may have expressed a lot of interest. They may have been really in touch with you every day. You felt like you were like, someone was really interested in you, that this person was seeing the value in you. I also feel very strongly that this person made you feel that you were very special, group two. They could see something in you that maybe other people were not able to see. And I feel like those are all very good things. But I'm a little concerned about this Queen of Swords. I feel like maybe for some of you, this person started out very hot and heavy, very fast. And then maybe over time they got into their heads and the connection kind of slowed down. And you started to wonder, hey, what's wrong? Like, did I do something? Did I say something? And you might be wondering. Or I feel like this could even be vice versa. This could even be that maybe you felt that this connection was like maybe a little too intense, a little too strong, and maybe you slowed it down. And they are thinking, did I do something wrong? So this could be on either sides. But I feel like there is definitely some sort of a cooling off energy here where people are like, okay, well, maybe we need to slow things down a little and, kind of get into more of this a little bit of a detached state, not get too heavily invested, see where this goes. So there's definitely this combination energy going on between the two of you, and this person is thinking like, what do I do now? Should we keep going forward kind of like that fast and intense? But then there's this fear that if they take a lot of action with that Queen of Wands, if they really show you that passionate side, a lot of things that they might be keeping below the surface, if they show that to you, will it turn you off? Will it make you distance yourself? I just feel like there's just a lot of what ifs going on in this person's mind. What if I do this, then you might feel that? What if I do that and then you might do this? And I feel like the main energy here is that I feel like the universe, I feel like spirit is trying to tell the two of you, it's okay to just be yourselves. Don't overthink that I have to play the role of the Queen of Swords. Like if you feel like, oh, this is too intense, I should step back and be a little detached. Don't feel that is the strategy that you need to do, right? Or if you're like in this King of Wands energy, you're like, you know what? I think I'm too intense. I think I'm too passionate. Maybe that's gonna blow this up. Just don't overthink and allow yourselves to be yourself. And I think that's what your person is struggling with. And I do feel that maybe you are struggling with that as well. I do feel that there's a mirroring energy. I feel like you both are looking at each other. See how these two are looking towards each other, but yet at the same time, it's like there's a sense of like, can we fully be who we are? And look at each other and get to see what's truly going on inside the other person. And I think your person is wanting that mystery to unfold. Like they're trying to make themselves not go into their heads, not be reactive, not like come rushing in or like stepping back, and just let it kind of be, and let themselves get to know you and you get to know them, trying to be your authentic self. See, heal the ouch. So I feel like part of the reason why there's such an energy here of, you know, am I doing something wrong, or overthinking, you know, your actions, or overthinking your words, or like maybe, you know, you sent a text message and then you regret it. You're like, oh, why did I say that? I feel like they're feeling the same. Like they send you a message and then they're like, oh no, why did I say that? That's going to screw it up. That's going to, you know? So I feel like the reason why both of you seem to be very touchy and testy around these things is because you both have some trauma from the past. You know, you both need to heal this ouch. There's something from each of your past, and that's natural. We all have it, right? From previous relationships, previous breakups, previous heartbreaks, right? Where you're trying to level up. You're trying not to repeat those mistakes again. You don't want to go through that pain again. Nobody does. I get that. So I feel like maybe the reason why you guys are so in your heads about this is because you're both kind of, you know, like, I don't want to go there again. I've been to dark places in love before. I've been to dark places in relationships before. I don't want to go there again. I don't want to feel those emotions again. And I feel like if that's how you're feeling, again, there's a definite mirroring energy here. I feel like in this reading, you guys are definitely going through very similar thoughts and similar feelings based on very similar experiences. Okay, with this heal the out, you both have had those similar experiences. Appreciate this moment. Each and every situation has an opportunity to grow and find love. I love this. So I feel like, again, this person, I love that you got this energy group too, because I feel like your person is starting to see that, and maybe you are as well, that let's not overthink where this is going. Let's not jump 5 years into the future. Let's just appreciate this present moment. However, we have the time and the opportunity to spend that time together, to be together, to enjoy each other. Let's focus on this present moment. And this is the answer. Like when you are very much in your head space with that Queen of Swords, whether it's you, whether it's them, whether it's both of you, when people are too much in their heads, the best way to get out of that is to be in the present moment. Okay, let the moment be exactly as it is and let it unfold. See, that's another word that I feel like is very important in this reading group too. I don't know, I just keep getting this message from Spirit for you. Let it unfold. Unfold is your lesson here. Both of you may be too much in your minds, and sometimes because you're too much in your mind, you try to control the situation, you try to strategize the situation, but instead just let it unfold naturally by being yourself. I wonder what will happen next. Ready to adventure, precipice of change, pause before action. Again, so see, I feel like your person and you are both thinking, okay, what's going to happen next here in this connection, right? Like there might be a little bit of pausing energy right now. Like I said, for some of you, I feel like this was very intense. It got intense very, very quickly. And then I think both of you stepped back because you were afraid that, hey, if it gets so intense so quickly, what if it fizzles out? You know, sometimes things that start off with a big bang just kind of become like a whimper later, right? And then you're always afraid that, hey, you know, there was so much intensity. What if we can't maintain that intensity? What if, what if they get bored with me? What if they don't feel those things anymore? So I feel like both of you are kind of in your corners right now, wondering what's going to happen next. You both want this. You both want this to happen, but you're also pausing before your next action. And I feel like that is also something that your person is very much considering. Again, with that Queen of Swords, I just feel like there's this like pause, like, okay, let me try to be strategic here. What should I do? What should I do to make this right? If you feel that you've had to step away from this, or maybe there's been some sort of like a brief separation, because we are getting a pausing energy here, I feel like that separation is because people needed to figure out where they are. right? And there might have been something intense that's happened, so you guys needed to kind of come down a little from that intensity as well. Very interesting. Yeah, see, fire, strong emotion, passionate love or hate. Okay, so with that King of Wands energy, I am not surprised. Remember I said there's an intensity here between the two of you, for better or worse. Sometimes the intensity helps the situation. Sometimes it makes the situation a bit more risky, right, for your emotions. So I feel like your person is weighing that right now. They feel very strong emotion, very strong passion and love with you. But I feel like they're also afraid that because of the intensity of it, if you guys get into a disagreement, maybe you already have, that fire can turn into something a bit more, you know, hurtful or destructive, you know, and that is why you need that, you need the calmness of that Queen of Swords for sure. Axe, forces working against you. Interesting. So I feel like your person is thinking that, again, what if this intensity that you guys feel for each other is something that works against you? I'm not surprised this came up, because there's definitely this constant thought of, you know, what we have is intense, it's incredible, but what if it ends up not helping? You know, what if it ends up blowing up in our faces, right? There's this definite fear about where the emotions here could go, you know? And I feel like with those of you who are in a long distance relationship, I feel like that's also in this energy. Like, how can we, you know, if we're long distance, that's definitely a force that's working against us, because, you know, it makes it all that much harder. Okay, so those of you who are in the long distance relationships, I think your person is concerned about that as well. Carriage, a journey, either physical or mental. See, so interesting, we got another travel card. But this is also not just traveling physically, it's also the mental and emotional journey that you guys are on right now. I feel like there's definitely a sense of a little bit of that heaviness, you know, like we're going to have to figure this out because we want this to work, but let's not put so much pressure on it that it breaks. Okay, I think that's your person's fear in their thoughts of you. Is that how can we let this flow and not put so much pressure? Let's see, what else are they thinking about you? Beautiful. Okay, so I feel like this person, to me, we've seen it throughout this reading, right? Like they want this to work. You want this to work. There's definite tension. But for those of you who there is a pause or a separation, we're getting the energy of reconciliation along with this union. So there's a reunion energy here as well. I feel like this is what you want. This is what your person wants. I feel like you guys are definitely on the same page about what it is that you want. I just think that people are overthinking each move, right? Like, oh, I don't want to ruin this. Like, you know, should I do this? Should I say that? You know, there's a lot of second guessing going on. And I feel like that also happens when you want something badly, right? When you feel like you found your person, you found the love that you've been looking for, it's hard not to second guess yourself. It's hard not to kind of hang on every word, every gesture, and analyze every text message, right? But again, I feel like Spirit's entire message here for you is to just let this unfold, okay? Remove that pressure that you're putting on yourself. Wow, see? Release. Thank you, Spirit. Isn't that amazing? Look at this person on this card. They are just releasing all of their anxieties, see? Loosen your hold, relax, unwind, release fear, anxiety, and doubt. Thank you for that confirmation, Spirit. Yeah. So see, this is the thing. Your person doesn't want to settle for less here. They, again, both of you are very aware that you don't want to ruin this. You want to take your time. You want to let it unfold. There is a lot of insecurity. And I think, again, that comes from that healing the ouch card. You know, that you maybe settled for less in the past, right? Gotten into situations where you weren't valued, where you weren't treasured, you felt taken for granted, you settled for crappy things in the past. And that is why you're still kind of, both of you are still healing from some of those situations. That's why that ouch, that ouch factor is still there. So I feel like it's really important that both of you are aware of that, and you know that you're not willing to settle anymore, that this has to be that goodness, that beautiful, good relationship that both of you have always wanted, and that it can be, and you have to believe that it can be. So let's see who your spirit animal is and their message for group 2. Seahorse spirit. Look at this. Watch and wait. Isn't that interesting? To me, that's another energy of let it unfold. Watch this unfold. Don't get caught up in the efforting, analyzing, okay? I love this. What a beautifully consistent reading for you with a very clear message here from Spirit. So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could do the live reading or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I have created and used in this reading. You can check out everything at livetarot.com. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 3 that chose the orange citrine and this deck right here, let's take a look at Are You on Their Mind? We'll start with your tarot, then we'll open up these oracle cards, and stay with me till the end because we will also be finding out who is your animal spirit guide and what is their message for you for this reading. Okay, so for our beautiful group 3, are you on their mind? And if so, what are they thinking and feeling about group 3? We have King of Swords. So that is the clearest indication. Yes, you are definitely on their mind. We have the Six of Wands. Beautiful. And we have Strength. Okay. So I feel like there is definitely something here that is blocking or slowing down the progression of this connection. And that's what this person is thinking about. Now, for some of you, I do feel that there is some sort of a third party situation. Okay, and that third party situation, which doesn't have to be romantic, it could be, but it can even be, family obligations, other people in this person's life that they are either obligated to, responsible for, or even manipulated by. Because to me, this energy right here is about them thinking over why they don't have the strength to walk away. Why they don't have the strength to make the choices and decisions that are necessary for your relationship to move forward. Okay, so there's definitely this block. I feel like with this King of Swords energy, your person is obsessively thinking about you, but they're also obsessively thinking about the situation. And it's almost like they go around and around in circles in their head, but they can never come to the right conclusion or the right answer because there is something about them being weak in that capacity. Okay, they have a weakness for something. They have a weakness for something that is keeping them from truly giving you all of themselves. And I feel group 3, you can sense that. You can feel it from this person. But what you may be holding on to is this Six of Wands, right? Like you may be very patient with this person and you may be like, fine, I understand their situation. I know what they're up against. I know what they need to resolve. But right now, I'm okay with us taking this forward step by step, right? Six of Wands is very much the energy of like, it's okay if we take baby steps as long as I feel confident that we are going to reach our goal, which is to be fully together and to fully be a couple that is out in the world, that is respected by the world, that is public in the world. Because I do feel for some of you, there's some sort of secrecy around this connection, okay? You guys are secretive or have to be secretive in what the two of you feel for each other and how deep the relationship actually is. Okay, that's not for everybody, but I feel for many of you, there's definitely this, let's keep this quiet, let's keep this secret. I feel like this person may have also made a lot of promises that, you know what, right now it's hard for me, but please have patience. I am going to find the answer here. The Six of Swords, like they might have, Six of Wands, they might have said to you, you know, we will definitely get there. You know, it may not be the fastest, just give me some time, but we will definitely get there. And so you may have been patient, right? That, you know, as long as you feel that this is actually reaching or going where you want it to go, you were happy. But now I feel like it's starting to wear on you, group 3. Okay, you're starting to ask yourself, like, why is this person not strong enough to do something about their situation, whether it's a third party, romantic or not? Why is this person not strong enough to walk away? And I feel like this person, in their thoughts of you, because like I said, they're obsessively thinking about you, they know this. Whether they say it to you or not, they know, they can sense from your actions, your words, your energy, your vibration, group 3, and it's not a bad thing. They also know that you are starting to see them as maybe somebody who is on the weaker side, right? Who's not able to do what is necessary, who's not able to make the tough decisions, who doesn't have the strength to take the actions that are necessary. See, one of the things about the King of Swords is that, you know, this energy can definitely be strategic. It can be very organized. It can be very smart, but it's also not the most action-oriented energy. You know, sometimes I feel like the darker side of the King of Swords is that he can make, and I just say he, as in it's an energy, but, you know, he can make all these plans and strategies, but not actually take action towards them sometimes. And because this energy sometimes also goes very hard on themselves, I feel like the King of Swords energy is also like, it has very high standards for itself and others. And because they go so hard on themselves, they also feel very insecure and down about themselves when they are not able to take the actions that they promised to take. So this person, I feel like right now they're very much mentally struggling with the fact that they may have told you they have all these plans, they're going to do all these things, but then they're not following through. And I feel like for some of you, you may have walked away from this person. You may have separated from this person. Not because you want to, because you still love them, but because you felt that you had no other choice, because they just were not taking any action towards you. You could feel that they love you. You could feel that they care for you. You could feel that they want to be with you, but they were not doing anything enough to move forward. They were not dealing with whatever issues that needed to be dealt with so you two could actually be together. And I think this is what is killing them right now. This is what is bothering them right now. And I feel like if you have had to step away or tell them, look, I can't do this anymore, it's making them also feel worse, which is not your fault. It's not your problem. If you needed to step away from this because they weren't taking action, you have every right to. But I feel like they're also, with that King of Swords energy, becoming a little bit more, or like forcing themselves to become more detached. to become a little bit colder because they don't want to feel the pain of that rejection, from you, which is not really a rejection, but you may have had no other choice because see, this person, look at this protecting treasure. I just feel like they understand now, and you may have even said this to them. Please protect what we have. Please protect what we have. I don't know. That is the phrase I get. You really wanted this person to protect your relationship, what you have together, what you're building together, what you're trying to create together. And they may have said yes in the moment, but you didn't feel that they actually took action to protect the treasure of your love. And that's really sad. I get a very sad energy from this. I feel like this person made a lot of these promises. They said a lot of stuff. They may have said all the right things, but I think the sadness here is that they're not following through on all the things that they said. Okay? It's like, it feels like it's more empty words. Okay? It's more empty words. Not because they're a bad person. Not because they're trying to manipulate or mislead you. Not because their intentions are bad. I just feel like this person has some mental struggles that really hold them back. And again, that's not to excuse their behavior or to tell you that you should deal with that behavior. I just feel like they struggle with the following through. They struggle with the strength to take action. So if you want to be with this person, if you want to give them further chances, you would, group 3, have to realize that. And you would have to ask yourself, can you deal with that personality? Okay? They may say all the right things, but you would probably be in a better position to watch their actions instead of listening to their words. Love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. See, this is what I mean. And I feel like, that's what this person keeps asking of you. Can you not give up on me? Can you not lose faith in me? Can you endure through whatever is the situation, even if it's a third party, even if they are, with somebody else and miserable and want to leave that person? Whatever it is, it's almost like they keep asking you to make that compromise. And I feel like in their thoughts of you, they're starting to realize that you either are done with making those compromises already and they screwed this up, or you're getting there. Like, you're not going to just keep letting them delay all of this and not make the important decisions. See, set your course. Know where you wish to go, have a plan and the right direction. Here you go. So I feel like this reading, group 3, for you guys is very, very clear. It's about your person overthinking, overanalyzing, trying to go in the right direction, trying to have a plan. Again, that King of Swords, like I said, is very strategic. The King of Swords has a lot of plans, right? They want to go in the right direction. They want to make sure they know where they're going, but are they going to actually do it? This person is always stuck in the making of the plans, not in the actual, implementing those plans or making those plans become real. And I think that is their main problem. And I think that is what they know that they're going to have to work through with you. I feel like this person in their thoughts of you is definitely coming to the conclusion that they can no longer just put plans in front of you. Okay? They have to show you that they're going to take action on those plans. That you're not going to just accept the words for the word's sake. Okay? And you're not going to keep enduring any of this. Fly. A period of ill health and depression. Yeah. So I feel like if you've stepped away from this person, they're definitely going through a very dark time. Okay. If you've stepped away because they could not make the tough choices and take actions to move this forward, they're going through a period of ill health. They're very depressed right now. Okay. They really miss you. They know they screwed this up. Frying pan. Trouble and accusation. See? So again, I just feel like this person, they have certain blocks in their life. that are keeping them really, really stuck. Okay, accusation to me, I feel like for those of you, this is some sort of a third party. The other person may be accusing them of things. There may be a lot, they may feel like they're in the frying pan right now in that situation. And even if it's not a romantic accusation, as in it's not like they're with somebody else, but it might be some sort of family obligation. They might be used to being accused by family members of like letting them down, not being there for them. You know, there's other expectations. So this person is definitely right now dealing with a lot of trouble in their, you know, physical life. And again, that's why it's spilling over into them not taking action towards you. Dog close up, pleasure with a close friend. So I feel like this person may, if you've left them or they've had to step away, I feel like they're going to try to get close to you again by being your friend. Okay, that's not for everybody, but for some of you, I feel like this person may try to get back into your life as like a can we be friends? You know, maybe we can't be together right now. You don't want to be with me because I'm not available or I have all these issues in my life, but can we be close friends? They're going to try to show their loyalty to you with this dog energy. I just feel like they're going to try to show their loyalty to you by trying to get back into your life as a close friend. If you know, you've stepped away from them, or if there's been a separation, that's the pathway back that they're going to try to find. So I feel like this person knows that it's time for them to take control, not of you, but of their material life, their situation, or whatever is going on in their life that is not allowing them to truly give to this relationship and move this relationship forward. So I feel like this is very much on their mind. They know that either they take control of their life and head down the path of love with you, or lose you completely. So yeah, see, expansion, evolution. They know that it's time. It's now or never. I think they understand that the time has come now to make this decision. Do you want to expand, evolve, ascend this relationship, or are you ready to give it up because they're just not able to take the actions that are necessary? So this is good. We want them to come to this place. We want them to feel like it's now or never. I need to make a decision. I need to move forward. I can't delay. I can't be stuck in the mud anymore. And I think the main question here is going to be, can they protect the treasure of this love? Can they actually protect this relationship and make it their priority? Yeah, see, you guys are very, very tied intuitively. And that's why, you know, group 3, you might really be in pain and struggling right now, and so are they if you're in separation, because physically you might be separated due to your circumstances, but intuitively at that soul level you're still very deeply connected, and that is why it feels very painful, and that is why I feel like your person is going through that depression if they're, you know, not with you at this time. And you might be as well. You might both be feeling very depressed and lost without each other, because there's this big gap between that deep, intense soul connection that you have and not being able to make it happen in the real world. Like it's not able to come to fruition. It's not able to blossom into what it needs to be in the real world. So I think the time has come now for this person to make a final decision and take action, and they know it. So let's see, who is your spirit animal guide and what is their message for group 3? Squirrel spirit. So you have the squirrel. Believe in yourself. So I love this for you, group 3, that no matter what happens in this situation, do not ever lose your belief in yourself. This person may not be strong, we got that strength card, but you are, right? You are. So focus on your own strengths and focus on doing what is right for you, okay? So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you can do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I have created and used in this reading. They're great problem solvers for when you have questions at home. You can check it all out at livetarot.com. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one.